Hello guys, what is up? This is Castle Perfect here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle video, and as you can see I'm using my camcorder this time. I can understand that the colors are a little bit pale, but it is because, this camcorder focuses so much on the screen that you can literally see the pixels on the screen of my DS. That's just how much of a focus this is, and this is my full HD camera, but I got to record this video in 720p instead of 1080 because it takes way too much file size for YouTube to be showcasing this video. So let's get started here. I'm gonna lead off with my what did I lead off with? Hariyama. I'm gonna go for the fake out, not gonna work out, then something's gonna happen. I can't follow the battle, so let me just start right here. So my opponent is gonna send out a Deoxys here, and he toxics me as I toxic him as well. And then he goes for the counter for some reason. So I'm guessing, well, this seems to be a Pokemon that doesn't have any attacking move. So I guess I'm at very good position here to just go ahead and do whatever I want. So I'll just go ahead for the X Caesar, knowing that I can at least take one counter, and I can always use Wish on my Umbreon and then switch out into my Crustle to gain more HP. So I did a massive amount of damage here to the Ambipom as it goes for a fake out. It's not super effective, but it is still gonna stall me out for one more turn because Tux is gonna do more every turn that passes by. So very good on his part there. So now he's gonna switch out into Cresselia, which is, well, the Pokemon that I've used, and it is won me a lot of matches, but it seems like Umbreon is just the best counter for that Pokemon all time. So anyways, at this point I have Hariyama out, and I'm thinking, well, he might go for something like Psychic, so I'll just go ahead and send out Umbreon. At this point he seems to be a little bit scared and goes out into Deoxys. I don't know what he's up to, probably just up for a Toxic on my Umbreon because he probably knows that I am running the wish move, and that will just be awful if he's got to face me like this. So but anyways, I'm gonna switch out here into my Crustle just to get a wish, and he switches out into a Alakazam. So this battle is just kind of a rotating sort of battle right here, because we're doing basically the same over and over again. At some point I think I take a different step and I go a little bit further, and that's when the battle changes, and I believe it is right here. So I go for the X Caesar because it's super effective against Alakazam, and if you guys have seen it already, it seems like he's got a lot of Psychic type Pokemon on his team. 1 is Cresselia, 2 is Deoxys, and 3 is Alakazam, and that's not good. I mean, it seems like Umbreon is a perfect Pokemon to use against his team at this point, so I'm guessing that, well, it's pretty cool that I have one on my team. So at this point, he's going to go for the Psychic. I'm going to predict that attack, and I'm going to bring out my Umbreon just to avoid the damage. At this point, I'm guessing, well, he might go for the Moonlight. I think he's going to predict my Payback or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Wish up, make sure that I can have full health on the next turn if I switch out into Crystal again, and that's exactly what I do as it brings out the Alakazam again. So as I was saying, this is just a little circle here. We're doing exactly the same. Nothing is actually changing at this point. So yeah, the Cresselia comes back in. I go for another X Caesar, I believe. See, it is just exactly the same, but I will take a little bit of a risk very soon here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I don't remember this battle quite well, but anyways, I'm gonna take a little bit of poison damage here. He's gonna go for the Ice Beam, and I toxic the Cresselia. So see, this is what I do here, because I didn't really want it to spam the same moves over and over again, because it would be a never-ending battle. So the Cresselia is toxic right now, as I am as well. So I guess I'll just go ahead and switch out into my Umbreon, knowing that Psychic is not gonna affect me, and Ice Beam is not gonna do anything. So the only thing that could help him out at this point is just getting a freeze on my Umbreon, which is definitely not gonna happen because I am not up for that. And if that happens, I would probably just stop playing Pokemon. Nah, just kidding. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the taunt here, just to taunt the Cresselia, knowing that if I taunt him, he will no longer be able to go for the Moonlight or anything like that. But he brings out the Alakazam at this point, and I'm like, hell yeah, you missed your Focus Blast. I first used the Protect just to see what he was about to use. He misses his Focus Blast. It doesn't really matter because I have max special defense, so I would survive it anyways. So down goes the Alakazam. At this point he brings out the Ambipom. I know he's gonna go for the Fake Out, so that's why I go for the Protect. I'm thinking, well, he might go for a U-turn or double hit. So the best Pokemon to take that is Crystal, and that's what I go for. So he goes for the U-turn here. He could have gone for the double hit instead, but he told me that he needs a Death Father for later. Maybe he needs to Father Art something at some point in this match. So the best candidate would be Ambipom at this point. So Crystal is chilling here, and it gets taken out by Sharpedo, and Sharpedo in this generation is a pain in the ass because it is extremely fast, and all you have to do is put Protect on it and Adamant Nature and something like Life Orb or something, and you have a massive sweeper on your team already. So the move pool of Sharpedo is not really bad either, so it's a very good Pokemon. So at this point, I'm gonna bring out the Hariyama. He's gonna go for the Sand Headbutt, and I told him, you are extremely lucky that you did not miss your Sand Headbutt, but because every time I use it, even in game, I always seem to miss that move, and sometimes I really want to compare this move to Stone Edge and Focus Plus. Those moves miss like a lot whenever I'm using them. But anyways, my Hariyama goes down as I bring out my Raichu. I'm gonna be able to take the Waterfall. I'm not gonna flinch, which is very fortunate for me. I'm very lucky at this point. So I'm able to take the Sharpedo down with the Thunderbolt, and it brings out the Ditto. Now Ditto is also a very good Pokemon in this generation because of the Imposter ability, and I believe the quick powder, I think it is, it makes this Pokemon always faster after it transforms. So that means that every time it's switched in and it transforms into his enemy, he can always outspeed his enemy because of the item. So yeah, I'm gonna bring out Umbreon here, and he's gonna bring out the Oxys. So the best counter for the Oxys at this point is Umbreon, and because he's got so many Psychic type on his team, I need to have my Umbreon alive for the rest of the match, because I know Umbreon is gonna play a very important role in this match. So Ambipom goes down, and that's why I told you guys that he was using that for his Death Father, and I actually changed my Exeggutor for a Linoon, and this guy is always in beast mode. So he's gonna bring out Ditto. He's gonna get extremely lucky here and gets a critical hit on my Linoon. Unfortunately, I could not land any attack on his Linoon as well, but that failed right there. But anyways, he's gonna go for the return here. I'm gonna go for the payback now that I can take his return all day, and I can always wish up and protect just to get my HP back, full to health almost, and things are working out here a lot. And I go for another protect just to get more HP and stall him out a little bit on PP. PP is his power points, if you didn't know. So I'm just gonna go for the payback here and finish him off. Things are looking extremely cool. I believe he's got Cresselia, he's got the Oxys, and he's got which one is, I think only those two. Yeah, I think those are the only two that these guys got left. So I'm gonna go for the taunt here. I'm gonna prevent him from Toxic Me, and actually it's Toxic Me, so that makes up for the you know, the what happened? I don't remember. Oh yeah, for the critical hit that he got on my Linoon. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna wish up here, knowing that I always need to have my Umbreon at full health. I don't want any critical hit to take me down, so I'm just taking all the precautions here and make sure that my Umbreon is alive for as long as I need him. So and that means as long as this match goes, because it seems like Umbreon is the best counter for all his Pokemons that he's got left at this point. So I'm just being a whore here and just protecting, just making sure that the poison does more damage. And at this point I just skipped forward because my camcorder stopped recording, because you know, it was the SD card was already full, which was unfortunate. I didn't realize, so I had to change it extremely fast before the video ended. But you didn't really miss anything, so don't worry. My enemy is gonna go for the recover right there. Well, it's a good move, but that's just gonna make the game a little bit more stally. You could go for the Toxic, but it's not gonna work out in the end because I still have Taunt going on, and he misses his Toxic again, and it's like, oh, he's like, fuck my life at this point. And I'm like, well, you have a very bad luck, and that's why I never wish good luck to my enemies, because if I do that, they always seem to get critical hits and stuff like that. So whenever I wish them bad luck, these kind of things happen. But anyways, he's gonna go for the counter here as I bring out my Donphan. I just wanted to show him my last Pokemon because it's a 2v1 for situation right here. So I go for the knockoff here, and I know he's got counter. I'm gonna go for the Rock Polish on the next faster, knowing that it will go for the counter again, and I just want to be a little bit faster just to stall him out a little bit with Rock Polish, knowing that I will not be able to deal any damage to him, and the poison will be doing more damage. So the coolest move to use to finish off a game is knockoff. So yeah, that's pretty much a good game. I do not remember your name, but I'm pretty sure that I can find your YouTube link. Link will be in the description, guys, and you can check his name in the title of this video. I will definitely find it. But anyways, I thank you for watching, and I believe we can get 125 likes for this video. What do you guys think? That's my goal. Thanks. Later.